there viewers, Sun Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as Japan. Now, I've gone on a couple of months. Italy has fallen, mostly to the Soviet Union, but in part as well to the Greeks. We have unlocked triple turrets and we've unlocked Mark II 14-inch guns. In 3 turns we're about to unlock a new battlecruiser hull, which is good for me because it's going to help with my new build philosophy of fast battleships, early fast battleships. Which to do that I would need the battlecruiser hulls because the battleship hulls, it'll take too much weight to get the speed. Yep. No, we ain't investing in relations there. And welcome everyone to 1912. No, I'm not going to alliance myself with Spain right now. So, yeah, we got a new availability in battle cruisers, which I'm going to do a battlecruiser 2 design, which is only going to be a one-off design for now. Never mind, I'm not going to do a battlecruiser 2 design because the battlecruiser 2 is a hull that we're not using, so battlecruiser 3 would be the next hull, and for that I'm going to wait until the other battlecruisers are out. Because yeah, they're going to be like a continuation of those other battlecruisers, which the first 2 of them are out. The next one will come shortly, 3 turns after that, I think. I will wait till June and then I will get the next class. Okay.
to it. I'll throw a couple of things in there, but it's okay.
Right, bigger light cruisers. I have sort of seen our light cruiser numbers. We've got 12 light cruisers, which is too little, in my opinion. I'm not going to build more Fukushimas because we've got more techs that have come around since we built the Fukushimas. And so I do want to build a new battlecruiser because we kind of do need new battlecruisers. Well, more battlecruisers to supplement my plans, but I kind of am also aware that we need other ships as well, like these cruisers, for example, which I'm going to give it the horrid looking sort of toolish tower here, but just because, yeah, it works. Works for what we need. Let's get the 15.5 centimeter guns on board. I'll do the ABX part, and then I think by the boat there, as the boat is a structure boat. New 20-inch twin torpedo tubes. Going to take up placements there and there. Also as well, I think with the newer technologies, we can definitely hit 26 knots. What can the Fukushimas do? 26. We can hit 27. We can hit the full 28. Full 28 this hull can do now, which the Fukushimas can't. Or at least can't yet hit that design speed. And I am going to reintroduce the wing turrets to this ship. It's just a thing that is going to be done. And I am putting on this thing, the thing I complain the most about on the Russian ships, the Russian cruisers, as kind of why not by this point. So these things are going to be specialised for long range operations with good crew quarters and long range. We got full electro-hydraulic systems on board now. We're running cordite, one set of reloads. Coincidence in advance. Krupp. Barbette free. Citadel. Anti-flood. Cat ballistic on both. Standard ratio there. And armor wise, I want a 10 centimeter, a 10.2 centimeter main belt. Then a 5.5 set up there. The 2.5. 2.5. 5.5 set up. Okay, we're 3% overweight, which is going to be fixed, annoyingly, by cutting range. Cutting range by notching quarters to standard. Yeah. Kuma class. There's going to be 5 Kuma class cruisers, which if my plan goes well, they will increase our light cruiser numbers to where I'm comfortable with them being at. Well, Soviets have revolted. Cordite 2. It's a better variation of Cordite, which is good. So, yeah, we got what's next there? Advanced twin turrets in 5 turns. Let's get that in 2 turns. Alright, I'm thinking of an updated idea for my plans. That'd be waiting for oil before we do the next battlecruiser. Full oil. Okay. Interesting indeed. 6 large centerline turrets. Getting the better twin turrets next turn, which is good. So we've got 9 turns of the Kumas, 8 turn left, and then when the battle cruiser is out, I'll pop a priority there and there, because those stuff are all behind. We're all behind on tech. Okay, so the last of the Zuikakus are out. Which is great. Okay. Advanced twin turrets. Mightn't it be time to get the last pre-Fukushima cruisers sorted? Yeah, Spain have gotten the new thing, so. No, we're not going to ally ourselves to the Spanish state right now. Oh, we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, the refitted oh yeah, the Chiodas, they are to go to scrap. That's earned us back some money. This is gonna be a nightmare to unmothball all of them, but yeah, the car, they just got refit though, so I don't really want to scrap any of them because Okay, Yorubai and Kiso. It ain't gonna help our cruiser numbers at all, but you two are separate ships from the rest of our light cruisers, and we need to. Uh, has Brad responded? Answer to that is no. There we go. If it's a free alliance, I'm not gonna say no to it. So yeah, the Shokaks, they got normal 12-inch guns before we updated everyone to 32 centimeters. Yeah, those two are still going to be very useful to us right now. Fairly useful to us for a while. Right. No. Send an official protest. Yep, 3 turns on that tech there. You know, once the Kumas come out, I'm going to make our next battle cruiser. quickly watch a YouTube short whilst that's going on. Okay, YouTube short watch finish and oh. I didn't want war so instantaneous, but I guess here we are. Where is the battle cruisers? Zue's at Bayar. Yeah, Zue's down here, so I guess we're going to get the fast fleet together. Zue and Margi and Haruna all together. And if I can pull out a couple of the destroyers, that would be great as well. That's a sumo. So we will be going for the Laotang Peninsula. Laotang Peninsula with that fleet, and then Sabesu lot down to, like, Formosa, I guess. And then we send Hiri and Sinasoku down there as well. And we start invading Formosa from this point now. It's going off the correct port, which is good. And then I will have the fast fleet deal with the Laodan Peninsula. As that mission needs some larger ships. And so it's going to get some larger ships. what was going past work earlier? Right. Okay. Got building new ships occurring, which is good. Okay. So what's the tonnage of this force here? 81,000 tons. More than enough to begin the invasion. Dutch are succeeding there. Dutch are failing there, which they fail at, and that's actually good for me because I can swoop in and take Hengu as well. Hiryu and Shirkak. Hiryu and Sinasoku, sorry. Move there. Oh yeah, we still have the torpedo boats all in. Mothballs. Well, I'm gonna have everyone that's not at sea go to defend because I don't really think we're gonna need all them on active. If I'm being completely honest. Oh, we're land invading from Northwest Korea into the Laodin as well. Now, when it comes to the situation of the Laoding Peninsula, it's going to be third time's always the charm. As I think it was, we tried 2 times. First one failed, second one we had to then move off to Wei Highway and then a different place, but then have to retake Northwest Korea. Okay, they didn't want it. Right, they failed to gain control of Pengu, which is great for me because I can swoop in and take Pengu for myself. So we've got 2 months left on the Kumas, which is good. Okay, a free alliance this time, so that's good. So in 2 turns for both of those invasions, 4 turns for that invasion. And we enter the next year, 1913, with 5 brand new light cruisers commissioning up. China's still blockaded, and the small island of Penghu is being now under Japanese control. Okay. Two more turns there, a turn there. The light cruisers are out. Correct? Yep, they're out and commissioned, which is good. And once Formosa goes, I'll be moving the slow fleet back to Sebasu. Advanced Armoured Citadel, it's Citadel 3, finally. This fleet into Sebasu, and then fast fleet will go into Yokosuka. As and when. Oh, now actually, because the invasions are finished, so. And we didn't even need to bring the torpedo boats out of mothball, which is good. Oh yeah, I probably do need newer destroyers. I'll be fine. Also increase our naval budget in response. Yeah, and the Chinese are gone. And annoyingly, the Germans got the good province, the one with the oil. See, that's larger, even larger light cruisers. That's for Dreadnought 2. We can do Battlecruiser 3, but again, right now, that's not the priority. Or at least not yet the priority. I'll wait till June, and then we will sort out our next ship. Okay. Yep, we just need to wait for this loading screen, and then we will be doing a new battlecruiser class. Right, I just sounded short. I wanted to watch quickly, but yeah. Right, let's now move on. Alright, we're relatively back on track with that section now. 3 turns for 16 Mark 1s. So, yeah. New battlecruisers and new destroyers is going to be my next move, because we've done new light cruisers. Armored cruisers are a mistake until. So the Zuikaku was a 27,000 ton ship. $31,000 is like the biggest we can go. So, do I want to do a 31,000 ton design, or I'm going to beam in and I'm going to do a 29,000 ton ship. It is 2,000 tons bigger than the Zuikaku. And also as well, if there's any better. No, no better ones. That's like the best available funnel. So we're gonna select it. So Zue's 28 knots. This hull has an optimum for 30, so let's see if I can push you out to 30. I can push you out to 30, which is good. Now, this hull obviously can fit a host more things on it than the hull that we used for the Zuikaku. Now, Zuikaku used the 32cm guns that we had on our other ships. We think that we need to up the caliber, or at least I think we need to up the caliber. And so we are going with the 36cm 36cm gun as the main So yeah, it's not going to let me fit the bigger barbette, so I'm going to have to just going to have to work with this annoying little barbette, unless of course the weight doesn't work out, but now we're essentially making a Congo right now. Yeah, I'm going to keep the cage mast in place. Oh, those guns are giant. Hilarious. We can fit 8-inch turrets slightly more better than the... Right, so we're going with the 18cm gun for our secondary armament in the end here then. I guess that works out. Like, yeah, we are going very heavy on our secondary set. $15.5, 15.5, 11, 5.5, 36, 36, 11. Okay, so we got the main scheme of the ship sorted. We now just need to get everything else sorted out. So it's got right to enhanced reloading with electro-hydraulic. Everything there. And for the slight bit of weight saving that's going to give, that there. I want standard crew quarters. Standard. We've already got bulkheads to as low as I'm willing to have them, and we're overweight already. We're going increased AP, cap ballistic, standard ratio. Okay, so let's get you compressed in a bit. Already got forward and compressed as much as I can to my knowledge. I'm just gonna go casement 15.5s like we have done. No upper turrets would just be a oh well situation, I guess. But the 15.5s, tried and tested gun, do well for our needs. First in about, go 5.5 and then 2.5 and 2.5 there as well. $35, just 35 dead, yeah. Yeah, we haven't got really much choice now, I guess, other than actually, let's go with a lighter main tower. Can't go with a lighter funnel there. You're the only tower that makes sense of trying to lighten our weight. We're bringing you back a bit. we just got this like unused deck here, and it's like, well, what are we gonna use it for? Because these things are too massive for me to consider using them. Everything else is like too small. Even like the 10cm variant is large. Large for an open mount gun. Right. Okay, let's slightly reduce the range. And I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this open area in the middle. Like, sort of more historically there'd be like more superstructure than this, but I guess this works out. Let's just give this a name. IGN ship names. Yeah, Fuji. This is going to be named after Mount Fuji. And the Fujis make up batch 2 of our fast capital ship idea, with free ships again. And some of our other ships are approaching the need for their 10-year. Yeah, some of the ships have actually been now, as a design, around 10 years. Right. Mark 116 to 13, that's the 11,500. Let's just go on for a few more turns, see how things go. Hey Avocado. Hey Space Pants. Yes, I could have done A, B, and then A, like do it as AB triples and then get rid of the one of the rear turrets, but how are you doing, Avocado? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention in chat. I was too busy getting the names. designing and other stuff. But yeah, how are you doing, Avocado? Oh, yeah. Ah. Organising them by how many people they've been stabbed into? That's a joke. Crook 2 is in 36 months. We've been having some major ups and downs in this campaign, Avocado. To the point we've had to do an entire strategy change, which I don't know how the strategy is going because we haven't actually been able to test it yet. But we had problems in the massive war we had, and in a massive bid to modernize slash get the edge up on any enemies, we had decided that we are swapping over to fast battleships earlier than anyone else. Essentially, we were running with an unupgraded fleet of old pre-Dreadnoughts, with the occasional help from a captured French ship, a captured Dutch ship, and at the very end this captured American ship. But let's just say things didn't end up going well in the end because it was only the captured enemy ships and then later the Shokakus here that ended up getting upgraded during the war, and that led to some really annoying defeats, which included us losing the Dutch ship and the French ship. And we did have 2 Dreadnoughts these days, but they have loads of weaknesses that I need to repair, and Nishan is also built with those weaknesses that I need to repair. And so essentially I starting with Zuikaku and also now with the Fiji here, Fujai, sorry, have essentially built these ships as fast battleships. So they got the speed of a battlecruiser, armor of a battleship, whatnot. I am essentially going off the French Force de Rapide idea. We're still building these ships. But I'm hoping so as well, because I'm putting a lot of I put a lot of investment already with having the Zuikakus rebuilt. I'm now putting more investment with 3 Vijayas being built, and No, I haven't yet. I saw you sent it, but you sent it to me while I was at work. While I was at work, single-handedly saving the backroom from going into disrepair. Despair, sorry, not disrepair. But I'll give it a watch in the next loading screen, although I will have to mute my microphone and stuff from OBS. But we're going to get a destroyer design quickly, because, yeah, we need new destroyers. We need new destroyers. We've upgraded the torpedo boats, although they're in mothball right now, to, well, keep our money in the good. So we got 1,300 ton destroyers now. I'm going to lessen the beam and get even longer length from this. Semi-oil, turbine-driven, four-spoilered ships. Oh, we're also shifting away from electrics because we've had our own flash fire issues that have led to us realizing electrics aren't all that good. Okay, 0.5. No, 2 centimeter, 2 cent. No, a single centimeter actually. Centimeter, no centimeter on the conning tower. And then centimeter on the main deck. That is going to be our armor. Now we're going to run 2 11 centimeter guns on the fore and after end of this ship. There, and the rear tower in place there. And the rest, well, is going to be taken up by, you guessed it, torpedoes. Super. No. Nope, 7.9s. Yeah, keep the 7.9s. Which the 7.9s, for those of you who don't know the sort of like the thing that goes, the math, it's 3.1 inch. Actually, I don't need that second one. I want a set of 4 torpedoes forward, well, in the central area, sorry. Move these back, then set torpedoes in like that, kind of like how the Japanese destroyers have historically had their torpedoes done, as right. Coincidence? That. No turret armor needed. There. Enhanced. I'm gonna give you reloads. My god, this thing is so overpowered. And can we get you 32 knots? Yes, we can get you 32 knots, which is what I want. Which is ideal. Okay, if I slightly more compress these set torpedo tubes. Where's the smallest forward tower? You there. I guess these two stern tubes get a wider distance apart from each other. Torpedo machine known as the Asashiru. The Asashiru class destroyers are ready to be built. So they're about 1,200 apiece. Get 10. I can get 11 of them built currently with our dockyard size, but oh, it'll be fine in 2 turns time because we'd have it updated up because of the 2 powder 1 triple torpedo. Funny, I didn't see if those stuff were on the way yet or not, and well, for the torpedo tubes. Nor the destroyer hulls, and now they're here. I'll go quickly watch what you sent me, Avocado. It has told me facts I already knew about. Yeah, the whole like kettle surge thing. So we got another 15,000 tons, which 15,000 is another. I have to do it this annoying way. 1, 2, 3. We'll get there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'll give us another 10 destroyers, which then has used up basically all the money I had spare. Yes. As I believe it was geography we were taught about it. When we were covering what was it? Yeah, when we were covering power. Yeah, it is. It is hilarious that something like that had happened. Okay. Alliance with the Spanish? No. Would be that's unacceptable behaviour. Oh no. Um. Oh. Oh. I want to send word. I want censored. If I say it. We're up against the nation that almost killed me last time. Well, we're now going to see if the. Well, we're not actually going to be able to properly see if the fast fleet idea is going to work or not. At least not yet, because. Well, we haven't got the fast side of the fleet ready yet. We've only got 3 battle cruisers. We don't have. We only have 3 battle cruisers. We have 5 of the fast light cruisers. The Fukushimas can be adjusted into fast light cruisers as well. And the fast destroyers aren't even 2 months, roughly, into their construction period. So, avocado. We're about to potentially die, very, very, very badly die, because. Well, because of war with Russia. Yep, and they're already beginning a land invasion. Like I knew they would. But it was only by the skin of our teeth we won last time. Russia. Russian Far East. Vladivostok. You are not going to survive the war in Russian hands this time. I may have to go and deal with the Laodan Peninsula and stuff, but once I take Vladivostok, I think I'll send the Force de Rapide out to take the last bit of Siberia. We'll be fine until the Russian fleet gets here. Then we will have to rely on the Zuikakus. On the Zuikakus being built well enough that they're not then forced out, and then forcing my dreadnoughts, which all still have their weaknesses, mind you, into another fight, because the Issei's are due to be refit in a year roughly, once the Fuji's come out. That ain't gonna happen now because of the war. Their refit's gonna be longer to implement. Very concerning, good news, interesting indeed. Naval blockade tactics. Well, we're definitely in no placement to blockade the Russians, but we are in placement to invade their provinces, at least in locations that we operate in. So it'd be there and Eastern Siberia that we go and invade. Eastern Siberia is classed in what territory? Bering Sea, so yeah. Yeah, once we take Vladivostok, we will then go and deal with Eastern Siberia. Right. Yet their invasion is not going too well. Our invasion is going down in probability of success. Yorikuma. The destroyers are still slow, but I guess send out. You two are Fukushimas. We're not. I'm gonna send out Fukushima and Tenryu to the fast fleet. Tengu, or how that will pronounce it. The Luck Demon is going back to her original fleet. Ban, bot. Yeah, I can give you a. Oh no. Bad news for us. Britain broke the alliance. Screw you, Britain. Why is our invasion chance going down? Oh, the destroyers, new destroyers are out. That's at least something. Super trooper. Fine. Right. Well, let's see how the invasion of the Far East goes. finally getting port strikes. That's helpful. Okay, this turn is the turn we see if the invasion is a success or a massive failure. If it is a success, then great. If it's a massive failure, then we're in trouble. Trouble. And it was a failure. Fight to the end. And you see they get mass victory point numbers just because, oh yeah, my invasion failed. But oh looky here, it's down to 0 tons. Oh looky here, you're probably gonna lose this time. Okay. Still saying it's a bit unstable on my end. Well, yeah, we have to restart our invasion of the Russian Far East. Good news is it's at 0 tons, so we're gonna be many hundreds of thousands of tons, a couple 100,000 tons over what the requirement is this time. Oh, also Avocado, yesterday I went out to go see the Tiger, the tank museum, Tiger 131. The only operational Tiger 1 tank left. And then, and one of only 2 Tigers in total that can actually still operate. As in, like, their engines still run and stuff. I don't think 131's gun still works. I think there was like a prop thing done for it, like, there was a battle reenactment of how 131 got captured, and I don't think they actually fired 131's gun. I think they made it look like it fired and then like prop explosion used sort of situation. Don't exactly quote me on that though. For all I know, they could have actually have fired 131's gun. Oh, I also got to see FB 4005, which is I think it's a Centurion body with Then I think it's I couldn't see if it was recoil or not because of the angle the firing happened at. It wasn't a one that I think even front row crowd couldn't properly see, and I had a couple heads in the way. Hold on a second. FE4005. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. F4005, an experimental tank destroyer with a 7.2-inch gun. Okay. Thank you for the money. Haha. We have the Russian Far East. Okay, fast fleet. Fast fleet, you know the drill. Go there, shoot up dock, then do stuff. Not so fast fleet. You go there and hopefully invade stuff successfully without, well, dying. Like, 131 I don't think is firing live shells. Maybe the surviving Tiger 2 might be? As there is an operating Tiger 2, that's the other still working Tiger. But they also had a Matilda 2, they had a Churchill. Yeah, Matilda 2, Churchill, there was also in the arena Panther? Yeah, Panther, sorry, not a Panzer. Well, it's a variant of the Panzer. Closely related to the Panzer IV. That one. They had an M5 Stuart, I think it was. They had Fury. Got to see that quickly go around the arena. Yeah, we pushed them back, and now we're invading them. Where's the Russian fleet? That's my question now, because they had large fleets that. Like, if you see the last episode, you'll see the Russian fleet sizes and stuff. Like, I think it's the last one or the last two episodes. You'll see like the size of the Russian fleets and whatnot. And you will be understanding my surprise at not knowing where the hell they've ended up at. Right. Like, maybe. Oh no. We're not going to threaten the Americans with war. The Americans want war, they can have it. Well, I guess. But it's going to have to be the way of we're forced into the war way. Oh yeah, we took those off France, was it? Yeah, when we were briefly at war with France. Okay, so the Americans are going all high mighty about a potential war. I'm not going to entertain it. I'm going to send you guys to Northern Sarkelen. Righto! Righto. Nah, I would know if they're waiting at Tsushima because they would have I do not agree to the exchange of prisoners. We do not work with them. But I know if it was Tsushima because they would be in this location here. Which, honestly, I do hope that one day someone goes to try and find the Russian wrecks of Tsushima. Like, that would be an interesting... Like, it would be interesting just to see how the Russian ships ended up on the bottom and what their current state is, if the wrecks are still there, that is, because for all we know, the Chinese could have found the wreck already, but not told anyone and just salvaged the wrecks. Except for maybe the repair ship Kamchatka. That one is probably covered up in mines, and all other sort of stuff like that. And then there are major do not enter sort of things like do not come close to this cursed shipwreck sort of things all around Kamchatka. As the Kamchatka is literally a cursed ship. Okay. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. They only have seven light cruisers left and a singular battleship, at least on the active side of things. They may have stuff in repairs and whatnot. Stuff in repairs and refits and whatnot, but in terms of properly active warships, they only have the one battleship and those cruisers I mentioned. Which may be more, maybe less by this point. I don't know. No one knows. So yeah, we're now invading against Manchuria. No! We have to deal with the Soviet Union first. Also, we're somewhat more smarter than our, yeah, we need to deal with the Soviet Union first. And so we are dealing with the Soviet Union first. Okay, one more turn. Then Sakhalin falls. Sakhalin falls, and then navally we've done everything we can do in this war currently. To have long vowels or not, like O becomes O without turning into U. Why are you wearing a jumper and now this thing? It's not like 40 degrees Celsius outside. It's Right, let's check my weather app. More 17 degrees Celsius according to my weather app. Might be 40 degrees Celsius for you. Right, we're still waiting. Then, where did you get the 40 degrees Celsius thing from? Like, I will admit, yes, we do have a rare day of no rain and all sun and not even a bad cloud in the sky here in the UK right now, but, or at least in my area of it. TNT 2, that's good. Okay, is there actually any Soviet provinces outside the Black Sea there in areas I can get to? Answer to that is a big fat no. Big fat no, so Fleetio go homeo. Oh, we got the new battle cruisers out. That's good. I got like one of those 360 photo things up, and it's of like the B-36's cockpit from the flight engineers station. Right. Your temperatures, would be considered massively in a heat wave, and already, like, essentially the entire country would be shut down. War continues after failed negotiations. Okay, I guess. Oh yeah, we did kind of fail at negotiation because I pretty much said for us to not negotiate. At the time, we were horridly losing, but we're not horridly losing anymore. Soviet Union, do you want peace to go into 1916 with? Okay, we're building new ships right now. 34? Oh. That would be incompatible with doing anything at all here in this country. temperature wise. And this is going off of stereotypical jokes, but yeah, it's a heat wave. If it were that temperature in this country. Oh, sorry. Too busy watching YouTube shot of the rookie. That is just taunting me by this point. That is just taunting me. Avocado, you wouldn't know the situation, but Admiral Ushnikov, we killed, but then the game crashed, and she never died. And then in the battle afterwards, we had to run away before she died, and a couple other things and whatnot, and stuff happened. Well, turns out she's the only Russian battleship still alive now. Again, they're just taunt me. You're not escaping me now, Ushakov. You're getting towed into our ports and you're being repaired. Towed into one of our ports and being repaired. I'm going to pull out the Issei's for a rebuild. Yeah, you can have her. Oh no, 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 no. Not this bug, not this bug. Yes, this bug. Fun. Okay, looks like you're rethinking the Ushakov first. Because of a bug that has happened for the first time in forever. Right, so yeah, you got Ushakov's refit. Do note we are running in centimeters, which 34 centimeter is that's 16, 15. That's 14. 35 is 14. You got 13 point somethings, I think. Yeah, that's the 14. Essentially, where a captured enemy ship's design goes underneath one of your own designs when you go into the design view mode. Do you want me to just clear everything and you start from scratch? As that probably seems the way to do it right now with Ushakov. Yeah. We have stripped everything off the Ushakov. We've stripped the Ushakov naked. I shall give you the engine stuff whilst we're. Oh wait, no, you can like keeping it semi-balanced. And the Krupp. Stripping everything, and I'm just sorting out your moduling to be the best stuff available there. Again, we are running in centimeters. Start with the best towers. The best of the best are in place. Oh yeah, just so you know, the Ushakovs go 15 knots. Right, mid beam and draw. So that means we lessen the beam and increase the draught. What? That's the 6-inch guns are actually decent looking on this ship. That's good. Oh yeah, I should mention what our main calibers we've been using. We've been using 32 centimeter guns until the most recent battle cruiser, which is using 36 centimeter guns. If that gives you... Okay, so pushing 20 knots, which makes it the same speed as the rest of the slow fleet. ABXY, whichever's standard. So, what do you want? The 32 or the 36? 32 or 36? Okay. Oh, that's side guns. Center line. And then the 0.4 there to 36 centimeter. Bloody hell, that's tiny. That's a... It's a tiny gun model! Holy... We had to go medium barbets for it to fit on. Teeny tiny. Oh, cute little teeny tiny gun. Little teeny tiny. Ah, cursey. No Q, we can compress. Right. No Q, compressing. Compress. Starting compressions. I know you said for me not to say that because you don't really like that as a medical student, but starting compressions. Hold on a second now. I just want to, for comparison's sake, see what the 32 centimeter. Oh, it's also tiddly little gun. 33. Like that. The Russians get the tiny gun models. The hell. Let's just say our usual gun models for twin 32 centimeter guns are larger than this. In gun model, they are a lot larger than the 36. When did you... It was a couple campaigns back. We were doing another one of your designs, and I was like, this isn't good. The patient's crashing because we were going with having weight issues, starting compressions, jokingly. And then you're like, don't mention that. I just had to go through training for that or something like that. Literally the day before that stream. It was like a couple months back. A few months back. But anyway, design, continuation stuff. Hold on a sec. Can we? Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. These toolbar bets are bigger than the main guns. Sorry, I'm just laughing because, yeah, the barbette is bigger than the main guns. Right, yeah, let's continue with this. Yep. Alright. Uncompress that bit. Alright, and then hell, just that standard barbette, not even going to the tool one, the standard works. So we're gonna go with the standard barbette. They're small guns. But oh my god, that's... That's a shock that that worked. That the barbette there is bigger than our gun. No, it's the game's thing. The main guns won't fit on there. So secondary guns. If it helps with your knowledge, we've been using 15.5 centimeter guns for our secondary so far. No, we need to do this quick because I've got dinner very shortly. That's the oven going off right now, so just give me the secondary guns, give me your armor, and be quick about it. No time! No time! I'll try and make it as long nose as I can, but I literally have no time, Avocado. I need your secondary guns. I need your armor. And I need your motorcycle. You know, I've ended that with I need your motorcycle, so I'll just do the full quote. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Right, there. Standards, that's 15.5. There. There, and there. Casement, 15.5s. Then I'll sort out armor as well. Armor is 36, 15.5, 15.5. That's at least standard. That's been our standard right now. 11, 5.5, 5.5. 5.5, 11, 5.5, 2, there, right, okay, standard, twin turret it. That I'm gonna twin turret it because we're overweight. We're badly overweight, and so twin turreting might be the thing to do. Way to go. Like a super trooper. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. You know, remove casements, they're just causing weight. They're just causing weight. And then bring back range, bring back that. Bring bulkheads. There, Ushakov. Ushakov is ready. Right. That's the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent service going silent.